There was a time when Big Brother Nigeria controlled the entire country, when streets were empty because everyone was glued to their TV screens. But today, the show that once ruled Africa has been reduced to only background noise. The reason is they made a terrible mistake. Not just a terrible mistake, but there are dark side and hidden secret behind the show that nobody talks about. Have you ever wondered why all the past winners never really excelled in their career? They won, they celebrated, they rejoiced, and all of a sudden, they disappeared. In this documentary, I'll be unveiling the dark secret of. But before that, there is one thing about power. There is always a dark side to it. And Katung, Aduak, Efe, Miracle, Mercy, Laycon, Whitemoney, and Phyna, they all celebrated their win. They enjoyed the spotlight for a while, but after the cameras left, their fame slowly faded into the shadows. Efe, who once had the entire country chanting his name, tried to build a music career, but what happened? It flopped. Miracle, the pilot, vanished from the industry. Mercy Eke, the queen of highlights, struggled to keep her glow. Laycon, the street boy, who became a rap star, could not maintain the limelight. How about Whitemoney? His attempt to become a musician became a joke on social media. It was almost like winning the Big Brother was actually the beginning of the end. People started believing that the Big Brother Nigeria doesn't bless you. It's actually destroy you. The winners are tied down by contract so strict that they could not move freely. They intentionally kept them from shining too bright so that the only star that survived is the show itself. Because think about it. In all these years, who is the true winner? Not Efe, not Laycon, not Phyna. The only real winner is always Big Brother Naija. In 2022, this conspiracy game proved. Phyna, the fierce outspoken girl who won season 7, came out with a shocking revelation. She accused the show and its organizers of failing to pay her full prize money.
And you are sitting down on top of my money. You are organizing shows back to back every year. Now you want to organize the third show after my set, and you've not paid me. What exactly have I done? I want to know why. Because with the look of things, it's because me I'm from the street, though.
On the night of her victory, Phyna was promised 100 million naira package. But months later, she was still asking, where is my money? Because the money was never given to her. If the biggest reality show in Africa could deny its own winner of the full prize, then what else were they hiding? It is believed that the prizes were exaggerated for marketing, a trick to keep Nigerians glued to the TV show. MultiChoice deliberately withheld the money to control the winners, keeping them tied to contract. The darkest theory is that the winners only received a fraction, while the sponsor pocketed the rest of the money. Now, let's talk about the logo. The logo is inspired by the all-seeing eye, a powerful occultic symbol linked to secret societies like Illuminati and then the Freemason. The eye represents control, surveillance, and manipulation. It's the same symbol you see on the US dollar bill. So when Nigerians saw the logo, they began asking questions like, is Big Brother just a show, or is it a tool of a control or something spiritual? Because in the house, you are always being watched. Every move, every word, every kiss, every fight. Nothing escaped the all-seeing eye. That is exactly what the Illuminati all-seeing eye represents. Power over the masses through surveillance. Well, that is exactly what I used to hear. But this is the real question. Is this Illuminati story real? Well, let's find out. In this documentary, I'm going to unveil some hidden secrets, the ones you've never heard before. So brace yourself. My name is Prince Theophilus, and this is Fame and Fallout. To understand the story of Big Brother Nigeria, we need to first understand who is Big Brother and when or where it all started. The name Big Brother didn't start with a TV show. It came from the 1949 novel 1984 by British writer George Orwell. In that book, Big Brother was not a friend, he was a dictator. A leader who constantly watched people through hidden cameras, microphones, and posters with a slogan, "Big Brother is watching you." The idea was about surveillance and control, the government monitoring every move of its citizen. So from the very beginning, the name Big Brother carried a dark, controlling meaning. In 1997, Dutch media mogul John de Mol took inspiration from Owen's idea. He asked, what if you created a house where strangers live together, locked away from the outside world, and we watch them all the time? In 1999, the first Big Brother reality TV show launched in Netherlands. The format was simple but addictive. Strangers live in a house. They have no phone, no TV, no contact with family. Camera recorded every move. Viewers watch the drama. The audience votes who stays or goes until one person wins. The show became a global hit almost instantly. It was human curiosity at its peak. People love gossip. People love secret. People love watching drama that isn't theirs. And Big Brother gave them all that 24 hours round the clock. Soon, the show spread across the world like wildfire. From UK to Brazil, from South Africa to India, millions of people glued to their TV screen just to watch the show. And then it was the turn of Nigeria. In 2006, MultiChoice, the owners of DSTV, decided to bring the Big Brother format to Nigeria. It was risky at that time. Not many Nigerians believed such a show would ever succeed. Why? Because Nigerians are conservative. Religious groups were already attacking the idea before it even started. They called it immoral, un-African, and dangerous to the youth. But when the first season aired, something happened. Instead of failing, it became a huge success. Millions of people tuned in to watch the show. People picked their favorite contestants. They argued, they voted, they spent money just to keep a stranger in the house. And when the first winner, Katung Adwak, won that first season, Nigeria had already caught the Big Brother fever. What MultiChoice didn't realize at that time was that they weren't just starting a TV show. They were starting a culture. Big Brother Nigeria was no longer just entertainment. It became a mirror of the society. It showed how Nigerians love drama, love competition, and love controversy. It gave people something to talk about at work, in school, in churches, and everywhere. It gave Nigerians new celebrities, people who went from being ordinary to becoming famous in just 3 months. Ebuka, who was housemate in the first season, later became a face of the entire franchise. His fashion, his voice, his charisma, he became bigger than the show itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
The promise was simple. If you could enter that house and survive, your life will never remain the same. It became a dream of many young Nigerians. The show was marketed as a chance for fame, for fortune, and for a new life. And for a while, it delivered exactly that. But what no one knew at that time was the same culture that made Big Brother Nigeria powerful would later be the same culture that would destroy it. After the first season in 2006, the show disappeared for a few years. Many thought it had ended. But in 2017, Big Brother Naija returned, and this time it was bigger, louder, and even crazier than anyone expected. From that moment, a new era began. Names like Efe, Bisola, Sisi, Toby, Mercy Eke, Laycon, and Whitemoney became household names. They went from being nobodies to superstars with millions of fans. It was magical. It was addictive. It was actually explosive. The show was not only loved, but something else happened. Something no one expected. The fans became part of the show. It was no longer just about housemates inside the house. It became about war happening outside the house. On Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, it all turned into battleground. The fans fought for their favorite contestant like soldiers in a war. They created hashtags, they raised money, they bought votes in bulk just to keep their idols in the house. It was no longer entertainment, it was a religion. You are either Team Thatcher or Team Mercy or Team Efe. You are either Team Laycon or Team Erica. And these wars divided Nigeria like politics. And then the show started making hell of money. Sponsors saw the madness and they loved it. They wanted in. Multi-millionaire companies lined up to be part of the show. From telecos to bank, from betting companies to drink brands, everyone wanted to attach their name to the Big Brother Nigeria. Then something magical happened. The prize money went higher. The production quality improved. The stage became a grander, and the housemates, they became overnight millionaires. Not just from prize money, but from endorsements, brand deals, and ambassadorial contracts. Mercy Eke became a millionaire from winning. Laycon became a rap superstar after the show. Even those who didn't win, like Tacha and Erica, became bigger than the actual winners. Big Brother Nigeria wasn't just producing celebrity, it was producing legends of the pop culture. By 2020, during the pandemic, the show reached its highest peak. The world was on lockdown. People were stuck at home, and Big Brother Naija became the escape. That year, over 900 million votes were recorded across the season. Think about it. Almost 1 billion votes for just a reality TV show. That madness was real. The hype was unstoppable. The power was undeniable. Big Brother Nigeria, they call it a show that promoted sex, nudity, and irresponsibility. And to be honest, many times they were right. Housemates kissed, cuddled, and sometimes went too far on live TV. Clips of their midnight rooms circulated online like wildfire. Every time there was a bed scene, social media exploded. So parents were worried and they protested, ban this show, cancel this show. But the more they shouted, the more people tuned in. The controversy fueled curiosity and people watched it more. Another controversy that never left Big Brother Nigeria was the accusation of rigged votes. Every season, fans accused organizers of cheating. They claimed the real winners were robbed. They said multi-choice already picked who they wanted to win. When Efe won, people said it was pity votes. When Miracle won, people said it was stage managed. When Mercy beat Tacha, fans screamed it's manipulation. When Laycon swept the votes and win, some believed the show had turned into politics. But here is the irony. These same fans who claimed it was rigged will spend time together voting with their money. They complained, but they couldn't stop watching. Big Brother Naija became famous not just for the tax, but for the fight, the shouting matches, the insults, the name calling. CC's explosive fight in 2018 made her one of the most controversial housemates ever.
Did you go to wake them up? No! But when it comes to CC, you'll be a disgusting man because I played with you in this house. Because I talked to you in this house. You're not talking on yourself?
Okay.
They born you and come and talk to me this morning. Come and talk to me this morning. Enough is enough for this bullshit.
Oh.
And then you brought this stupid parrot. Come and talk to me this fucking morning.
Ike,
Come on here,
don't
reach too. Come on here. They don't
everywhere.
You can choose you for the matter. Come direct, come to me.
Brother,
don't
I called your name and you were sitting down here.
She was called everything, yet she left the house as a superstar. Tacha and Mercy's legendary clash in 2019 almost shut down the internet.
Smelling thing. Mouth smell, body smell. The woman, even when you're your period, you only have one shower in a day. What kind? Yeah, guys, so now they chop shit. Now they chop gutter. Pass every guy go do.
Nah, I think Friday.
They even told you. They told you.
Tacha was disqualified. Mercy went ahead to win, and Nigeria split into two. Laycon and Erica's fallout in 2020 was a bombshell. Erica's disqualification created one of the biggest fan wars the show had ever had. It became clear the fights were not just accidents, they were the lifeboat of the show. Without drama, there was no Big Brother Naija. Politicians were also included in the criticism. They call it distraction for the lazy youth. They argue that young people were spending their time voting for housemates instead of voting in elections. During the EndSARS protest in 2020, people said the government used Big Brother Naija to keep the youth distracted while the country got burnt. And yet, despite all this criticism, the show remained powerful. What should have destroyed Big Brother Naija gave it more life. Every scandal, every fight, every backlash was free publicity. Churches condemned the show, but their members still watch it. Parents forbade it, but their children scream it online. Politicians criticized it, but secretly they campaigned for the housemates. Big Brother became unstoppable because the controversy was its oxygen. But like every fire that burns too bright, the fuel eventually ran out. And when it did, the empire began to collapse, and this is where the story turned dark. The first problem was repetition. Every season started to look the same. The same love triangles, the same midnight cuddle, the same fight over food, the same scripted diary session. At first, Nigerians loved it. But after years of watching the same format, boredom crept in. People began to predict the drama even before it happened. So they would say things like, just wait, this is what will happen. And exactly that will happen. That one will kiss this one soon. This one will fall in love with the other. People started predicting the entire show. Then the shock value was gone. The suspense was dead. And when entertainment loses surprises, it begins to die. And then came their biggest mistake. One of the strongest reasons Big Brother Nigeria once drew the country was because everyone felt involved. It wasn't just a show you watch. Through mobile phones, anyone could vote their favorite housemate, rich or poor, city or village. Everyone had a chance. People didn't just vote, they invested in it. Friends sent airtime to each other to vote their favorite housemate. Communities raised money. Fans even opened accounts just to keep their favorite idol in the game. That feeling of power, of being able to decide who stayed or who left, was what connected millions of Nigerians to the show. But then came the change. Multi-choice decided to shift voting from simple SMS and mobile platform to DSTV subscriptions. And in that moment, they killed the magic. Why? Because not everyone in Nigeria has DSTV. Millions depended on free online updates, YouTube clips, or Twitter highlights. They didn't need DSTV to watch or follow the drama. But now, without a decoder or subscription, they couldn't vote. And when people lost their power to decide, they lost interest. Big Brother Naija became a show for only small group, the DSTV subscriber, and the rest of the country moved on. And where did they move to? Social media. Why waste money voting when Instagram and TikTok give you free drama every single day? Why pay for DSTV when Twitter already had a bigger fight than Big Brother House? In the end, the same thing that once made Big Brother Naija powerful, the fans, was the same thing that destroyed it. The moment the people first shut out, the empire collapsed. But here is the good news. Every fall carries a lesson. Every empire that collapsed has a chance to rise again if it learned from its mistake. Big Brother Nigeria may have lost its throne, but it's not beyond redemption. The truth is, the show has potential. It still has the name recognition, and it still has a history of producing stars. But to win back the audience, Big Brother Nigeria must be brave enough to evolve. And these are the things that they must do. Number one, bring back the people's power. The first key is voting. The moment you took the power away from the masses, you disconnected them from the show. If you want Nigerians back to that show, give them back the control. Bring back the simple voting through SMS, mobile phone, and free online platform. Let the people in small towns, in campuses, in villages, people without DSTV feel like their voices matters again. Because once the people believe their votes count, they will fight for the show again. Number two, reduce oversaturation. Big Brother lost its magic because it became too frequent. A season every year made it ordinary. If you want the excitement back, make it rare. Space the season, build anticipation, make Nigerians hungry again. If you disappear for 2 years and return with something fresh, people will stay. They will say, finally, our show is back again. Scarcity creates value. Number three, evolve beyond romance and fight. The audience has matured. They are tired of predictable love triangles and food fights. If you want to win the hearts of people back, add some depth. Introduce housemates with real skills, real talent, and real dramas. Not just drama, mix entertainment with impact. Show creativity, show ambition, show struggles that Nigerians can relate to. Give us story that inspire, not just to entertain. Number four, blend with social media. Social media did not kill Big Brother. It replaced what the show failed to give. So instead of fighting social media, merge with it. Make TikTok challenges from inside the house. Stream live highlights on Instagram. Allow Twitter posts to influence the house activities. Let the fans outside feel like they are part of the house in real time. The future of entertainment is not TV. It is cross-platform storytelling. If you don't evolve, you will remain in the past. Number 5, rebuild trust. For years, fans accused Big Brother of manipulation. Whether it's true or not, the damage is already done. Now, to revive the brand, you must show transparency. Let independent auditors verify your vote. Show results publicly. Prove that the audience is in control of the show. Trust is a foundation of loyalty. Without it, the show cannot survive. This is my candid advice for Big Brother Nigeria and its organizers. If you love stories like this, you might also like to watch more stories on Fame and Fallout. So click here right now to watch more stories. If you are new here, turn on the bell button so you don't miss other amazing stories like this one. Thank you for watching.